Okay, so for the next exercise, I've got my friend Ben from Jiu-Jitsu here. This is a really interesting example of how you could potentially work with something quite extreme. Now, I am definitely not suggesting you do this at home, kids. Do not try this at home unless you are already, you know, black belts in Jiu-Jitsu or something like that. It's an example of how I might actually pick a really potentially like, oh my God, what the hell are you doing kind of situation. You know, most therapists would regard this as absolutely insane what we're doing now, right? But you know, Ben, what could I use this for a coaching session around?
I suppose there's something around maybe boundaries. You know, where is too far with this, where is not too far.
Okay.
Some kind of, you know, like, resilience in this very like kind of like dangerous situation.
Yeah. So it could be like someone that's like, you know what, I'm actually dealing with a really delicate business thing right now. Yeah. Now again, if they're a jiu-jitsu person, do not use this with non-jiu-jitsu people. Okay, we both have martial arts training. You know, he does, I do. So there's a way in which you might look at this and go, oh my God, that's so unsafe. Everyone's going to get traumatized. But this is daily bread for us, right? Like, how many people have you choked out in the last 2 weeks, Ben?
Not many, unfortunately.
Not many. A bit of COVID. Before COVID.
Before COVID, it would be a regular thing, a very playful thing. You know, you'd be doing it it'd be a weekly thing. It'd be part of the calendar.
It's just part of the calendar, okay? Yeah. 10 people in a week, maybe. Yeah. So I'm giving this an example of, if you're lucky, if you're not rolling with me and getting choked out, Youssef. Okay, so this is an example I wanted to give of something that might look like a totally bad idea, and for most of you, this would be a terrible idea. Okay, but for me and him, this could actually be a way we could do an embodied coaching session, right? We could be looking at how are you when someone's vulnerable, or how are you when you've got power over someone, Ben? You know, how, you know, does you could bring out, like, does your abusive side come out? Does your kind side come out? Yeah. So there's all sorts of themes he could investigate as a therapist who's psychologically prepared for the themes, and B, a jiu-jitsu person. So again, I'm going to say it one more time. If you and your partner are not jiu-jitsu people, you will not do this exercise. Promise? Okay. All right, go on, give it a squeeze.